last thing you want is anyone to get sick from the food.
Oh, wait, no, you do not. According to the CDC, an estimated 1 in 6 people get food poisoning every year. Kids under 5 at higher risk of getting seriously sick from contaminated food. So here to talk about the simple food safety tips, Dr. Gigi Chawla, Chief of General Pediatrics Children's. Thanks for being here.
Well, I'm glad to be back.
Why do kids get so much more sick?
Well, you know, just from their body size,
They're just smaller.
they're just more at risk from a volume standpoint of risk from vomiting and diarrhea illnesses.
Give us a couple of things that we should be paying attention to when it comes to food safety.
Yeah, well, I think that first of all, it is more risky during this time of year. You're potentially working in a kitchen that you normally don't work in. You're making foods that you normally don't prepare. You've got lots of different chefs in the mix, and sometimes the chefs or your sous chefs are little kids.
Yes.
Because you want to keep them busy, and
Sure.
suddenly you're trying to manage a lot of different things that you normally wouldn't. So the most important thing is to make sure you've got a little bit of control in the kitchen and you know what is being prepared and who's doing what, that you're keeping cold things cold, even during the preparation process, and you're keeping hot things hot during that preparation process. But probably the most important thing is hand washing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also, you know, a lot of us maybe are having raw turkeys out there, the idea of salmonella, where you're holding it, the sponges, the whole thing. Like, that's the part that kind of freaks me out.
Yeah, and I think, you know, places where you're preparing food are often small and you're trying to time things in just the right way for everything to go out. So you do have to be really, really cautious and make sure that you're talking with your kids about all of that. You know, just keep it a verbal conversation instead of in your own mind.
Okay, so you've done all the food prep, that's all done. Now you're serving the food. How long can that food sit out?
Yeah, kind of the magic number there is 2 hours. So 2 hours before everything that is out has to be refrigerated. Again, you know, from a cold standpoint, things that are cold you should have on ice when you're serving them. But for those hot foods, you really want to make sure that within 2 hours those are like back in the fridge or you're doing something differently with them.
And food poisoning, that can come on relatively quickly.
Yeah, we usually expect within 24 to 36 hours that you'll start to notice some of those symptoms.
What are the symptoms?
Yeah, a little bit of nausea, maybe a general feeling of achiness. Some will even get a little bit of a headache associated with it, but it will be pretty clear pretty rapidly if you're starting to see that spread throughout a family. Just be really cautious that if you're starting to notice those symptoms, take it seriously, get help right away.
Well, Dr. Gigi, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We appreciate it as always.
Thank you.